Hi, welcome back to Motech Performance. I'm Mike. Behind the camera is Jay. Today we're going to talk about something quite interesting. It's the second time it's been on the channel and I'm really excited. Now, I'm lucky enough to drive all sorts of different cars and people always ask me, which is the favourite one we have here. Love the M135i, really underrated car. Love the new M4, lots to come with that, but my favourite is actually this one. So let's go see what Martin's looking at on the 320SI World Touring Car homologation. So we're going to hand it over to Martin. First of all, we've had the car now for a few weeks. We've done a few miles into it. We've done a real basic service onto it. We have maybe shopping for some new updated parts, which we'll go through in another video. Martin's obviously looked at the car before. He's spotted some things. He's quite excited. It's a bit strange, but they get really excited to clean this sort of real dirty, state car. So Martin, what do you think so far the overall condition?
Do you know what? Overall condition's really good.
Yeah.
Really good, especially for the year. But there's a lot of bits we do need to.
I don't think it's been washed properly. Now we brought it, and obviously it had been cleaned to being, for it to be dropped off. But in some places in the sun, it looks like it's been washed with a trainer.
It's or a brick, yeah. It's had a lot of bad washes over its years.
Okay.
100%.
Okay. And we've spotted some places. It's going to need a bit of touch up on some paint. We are going to send it across to Colourcraft, and we'll probably show you that on one of the later videos. But for now, I'm just going to give you the keys. We're going back to the warm office.
Goodbye.
Right, so Martin, nice jacket for a start. That's nice.
Thank you.
So wheels then. So how do you? What's the process? Because a lot of people obviously do it differently, and I've asked you questions before and didn't understand or like why you do certain things first and foremost. So talk us through.
So now we've got the wheel off, nice and easy. We can get to the front and the back. So all I've done is literally just put some all-purpose cleaner, the Gtechniq one. I've left it over there.
Yep.
So we've put that on. I've tried to get the majority off as I can, just the easy loose stuff. It's left a lot of behind, which we know about, but the front, as you can see, isn't too bad. So we pop the centre cap out because it's dead. So
We'll put centre caps on it.
we're going to put new ones on, but we've got the nice little Motorsport sticker on there. So we're going to the fronts aren't too bad. It's the rears. The barrels which I want to kind of look at. Yeah, we've got some corrosion. They'd be lovely as a refurb, but we don't really want to do that. We want to try and clean them up as best as we can to show what we can do.
Yeah. So in regards to this, then we'll use the wheel cleaner first.
Yeah.
And then the iron out on it.
Yeah. So we want to use the fallout remover second, because we want to get rid of all the easy stuff and let the iron remover kind of do its thing. Really, we want that to use at the last kind of step,
And that'll pull all like the hard, like the grit and stuff off of
real
it
contamination
after
for the brakes.
we've like cleaned the wheel first, rather than
Exactly.
using the iron out to pull everything off. We
Yeah.
use it to get the hard stuff.
We want to get we don't want to use that to start with because it's just a waste of product. It's expensive stuff. Let's use the wheel cleaner first, get rid of the easy stuff, then use the fallout remover to get rid of the harder stuff.
Cool.
And then we'll look at the tar as well, because there's lots of tar in here as well. We'll be able to do that second after the fallout remover, and we'll try and get rid of that tar as well.
Right, decontamination, Martin.
Yep, we're going to go for tar removal and fallout removal on the body of the car. But I think we should start with the exhaust because it's full of tar.
It's just grubby, isn't it? So.
Yeah, it's grubby, it looks horrible. It's got loads of tar stuck to it from the heat. So let's spray a bit of this on and actually see this working.
Right, Martin, so we've obviously finished the deep clean outside.
Yep.
It was raining, but we managed to just finish off everything. Obviously I couldn't have the camera out there because it was going to get wet.
Exactly.
But we did the decontamination.
Yep.
But I have a question for you. One of the comments on the last video was, why do you wipe off the decontamination? Because some people were saying that you should jet wash it off only and stuff. So
yeah,
I want your opinion on it.
So we want a tar removal first, because the last thing you want to do is, obviously it's going to bleed. The solvent in the tar will bleed and it will remove it. But you do need some agitation. So you have the microfiber, soak that with tar remover, then you can slowly bring that off. Keep spraying, bring it off. Then the iron fallout remover, you can't decontaminate without touching. So we want to just do it as gently as we can. And then the very last point is the clay bar.
Awesome. So once this is done, then it's time to get
we're going to start polishing. What we're going to do is I'll probably get a panel wipe, and I'm going to remove all this residue, and just so I can really get a naked view of the car. Then we can start taking some paint depth gauge readings, and then we can start polishing.
Awesome.
Cool, right, so I'm back in the detailing bay with Martin and Jay. They've been cracking on with it. Martin, where we're at, obviously, it's a lot cleaner.
It's a lot cleaner.
So what have we done so far?
We have done the safe wash, decontamination of the iron fallout, the tar removal, and the clay bar to finish off.
Cool, just brought it in. What's the overall condition of the paintwork like? I mean, this car is 15 years old, 100,000 miles. Is it okay? Is it going to, there's many hours involved in this work so far?
It's totally to be expected.
Okay.
Anything
scary?
There's the odd deep scratch,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, but there's lots of wash marring from over the years.
Okay.
Lots and lots.
And wash marring is basically when someone is...
Washing the car improperly.
Okay, not 2 buckets.
No.
Right, okay, so what we're just doing now is get a bit of a B-roll onto it.
Yep.
Next stage, I guess, is to correct the paint.
Yep.
And then I think we've got the Gtechniq guys in to come across and talk to us about the different ceramics they offer.
Yep.
So I think we'll go for Crystal Serum Light with the GXO top on. Get the wheels done, make sure we do the carbon as well.
100%.
Yep. Finish the engine bay, we've got to do that as well?
Yeah, got the engine bay, got quite a few bits to do.
Okay, so make sure you just keep watching. Like I said, I think this is probably episode 3 going live, or episode 2 should I say, the 320 SI. Homologation World Touring Car Special, much more to come, so please make sure you like, share, subscribe and follow. Thanks a lot.